Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My name is YoAdrian, and today we're going to be back in Train Sim World 2020. We're going to be on the CSX heavy haul route, playing a scenario called Powerline. And basically a range of SD40-2 locomotives are due for upgrades to SD40-3 locomotives, which on CSX are actually called SpongeBob Square Cabs. And I'll actually have a picture posted of one for reference, just because so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, why they're called SpongeBob Square Cabs, because they actually have a cab that's like legitimately square. But using a light engine GP40-2, round up a cut of the 10 units that will later be transported to Huntington. Some units may not be as straightforward as I may think. Well, we'll find out about that one once we get in the scenario. It is a 70-minute scenario. Probably we'll cut it up in half. So 45. No, I don't want to do 45. Maybe like 40 and 40 if we can. 40, 30-ish. 35. I don't know. We'll see how far we get, and then we'll figure that out. But this video is going to be more of kind of like an update video to the life of YoAdrian, and I'll explain more once we actually get in the scenario. So there's our GP38. Looks like we got a number of SD42s are due in Huntington this evening to begin their conversions to SD40-3s. We've assigned a GP40 to locomotive to you. Okay. Climb aboard, just over there, set up for departure, and head over to the first one. Sounds like a plan. I can't really move unless it's after this scenario. There we go. Now I can move. Alright, so we're going to climb aboard that GP40-2 locomotive. CSXT number 6072. Go ahead and climb on up the steps here. There, we'll open the door. There we go. Alright, get down and dirty. Oh, hi. I thought I was the engineer. What the hell? Okay, I guess I'm taking her spot. Piss off, woman. Alright, we're going to set that to bright. Reversers to forward. Fully release the independent brake, which I'm about to do. Sound the horn twice. In a yard, doesn't really matter. Notch 1. You need to manage the yard switches yourself, so remember to check them regularly. Roger that. That one looks like it's in our, or assigned for our movement. So we're good on that. We are good on that. Alright guys, but like I was saying, that my reasoning for me being off, or like I said, it was an update video. The reasoning and stuff for me being off is because my work kind of ended up, I don't want to say screwing me over, but they basically screwed me over, kind of sort of thing. Alright, so what I kind of wanted to talk about in this video is the reasoning why I was actually gone. Like I said, with the life update and whatnot. One thing I will say though is that the one thing I do end up really hating about this whole situation that I'm in for videos and no Wi-Fi and stuff is that all my videos are pretty much pre-recorded. So it's hard to figure out exactly like what I've talked about in a video and what I have not talked about in a video. So I'm literally just kind of winging it right now, because I don't remember if I talked about a lot of this stuff or if I didn't talk a lot about this stuff, even though I'm going to assume that I kind of did. So I'm just going to kind of say that I did, but I really didn't. Alright, so we're going to set that switch lever to R for our movement. Perfect. But yeah, Cumberland T4 is back over there, so I think we're actually... Yeah, let's go ahead and set the switches now, just so we have them ready for whenever we have to go set over there. But they said they needed 4. Okay, so this one's set properly. Our engine's not moving, which is good. But yeah, as I was saying, it's very difficult to remember exactly what I talked about, especially with videos being pre-recorded like they are. It's hard to kind of like, okay, so I talked about this in this one, and I talked about this and that one, whenever they're like made weeks apart from when they're actually uploaded. So it's very hard to actually do like give like updates and stuff like that in videos and whatnot, and it's very hard to do. especially in this apartment where there's legitimately a shit ton of background noise. So it's very hard to make videos. As you guys hear like the keyboard and the mouse and stuff, I've tried doing like different things where I can actually try to stop that, but it's very, very hard with the amount of background noise in this apartment to actually do that, which sucks. I'll admit that sucks. It sucks a lot. But hey, I'd rather, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's like, do I really want to do it? Or do I just kind of want to give up for a few months and then, you know, come back? But then again, it's like, if I do give up for a few months and come back when I'm ready, are people going to watch the videos? Or are they just going to, like, you know, just, you know, not watch them? And that's kind of what I feel like when I took that break moving in and came back. It's just kind of like nobody's been on the channel recently, and it's just like video views have gone down and stuff like that, and it's frustrating. I will say it's very frustrating, but you just got to keep on pumping through, find new audiences and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the where I'm at right now with the whole YouTube thing and no Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Kayla and I are actually trying to find a new place to live other than this one bedroom piece of shit apartment that we're living at right now. And like I was saying, with all the background noise and stuff, it's really hard to make videos. But then again, if I do want to have content, I have no choice, especially since there's no Wi-Fi here, which is the worst like part about the whole thing. And yeah, okay, so we actually kind of went a little bit too far out. Oh well, we'll be fun. Just gotta keep shoving it back now. Let's go ahead and set that switch. Let's actually get out the back here. But as I was saying, like, I don't know exactly what I talked about in video. So if I say if I'm talking about this and I say I did, and the next thing you know you're like, but I don't remember you talking about this, it's probably because I didn't, but I thought I did. So we're just gonna kind of clear that up right now if you guys are watching any video after this. So, but yeah, it's just it's frustrating, and it's also just aggravating. But as you guys see, we have tried to do videos daily, so it's been working out, just not the way I kind of want to, just because of the fact of, you know, like I said, it's recorded weeks apart. I can only record when Kayla's not home, or my girlfriend's not home, Kayla, just because whenever she's home, she likes to be loud, and I can't have her being like loud and talking and stuff like that, and I just shut the door on my fucking face. But yeah, it's just like the stuff like that, and then that's why I always try to do it when she's not at home. And if I do try to like record something while she's asleep, that's why I always try to do something that's like non-commentary, which I'm going to be doing a bunch of here coming up soon. Is some like non-commentary stuff. Once I get my GTA 5 folder all fixed up, I'm probably going to do some like non-commentary LSPDFR patrols and stuff like that. Like maybe some like non-commentary ATS episodes and stuff like that, train sim, all that fun stuff. So that'll be kind of fun. That'll be kind of cool. Something to look forward to. If you guys do enjoy that, please do let me know in that video, or even in this video if you're watching and you say you like non-commentary stuff is like kind of your thing. Please do let me know, because that'd be very helpful in trying to figure out exactly like what type of content I should be doing for the channel and whatnot. Because I do enjoy your guys' input, and I do actually try to I do try to use your guys' input wisely into videos and like to the channel and stuff, and exactly like your guys' suggestions and stuff like that, because it does actually help out a lot. So that's what we're trying. So I'm trying to like get suggestions and try to figure stuff out and whatnot. So I do think you guys' suggestions do help out a lot and whatnot. So I do have a bunch of different like channel updates and stuff like that to to talk about, but that's going to be if I actually have time in this video. Like I said, it's going to be a two-parter, so I'm assuming that the second part's going to be like the first part's going to be life updates. Second part's going to be uploaded a couple days, maybe like 2 to 3 days later, maybe even 4, depends on whenever I upload it. But it's just going to be like the channel updates and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that was just a little disclaimer right there I was talking about with the no Wi-Fi, and like if I say something that you don't remember me saying, or if you try to watch the videos and like I didn't say that, well, that's why, because I don't remember if I actually fucking said it or not. But yeah, one thing, as I was saying, Kayla and I are actually trying to find a house around here to live at, instead of this, you know, piece of shit 1-bedroom apartment that we're living at that I can't honestly stand. So we're trying to do that. We've been looking at different places and like trying to apply for renters and stuff like that. So we're just kind of waiting and looking around, trying to get something before the new year. Couple it to the back of my locomotive. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, we've just kind of been looking throughout the areas that we're living in, because she doesn't want to move far away from her family, and I kind of don't blame her. And then my dad's down here. The only family I pretty much have in Illinois is down here. My only one aunt lives out in Philadelphia, so that's not really going to help me out much either. But yeah, looks like we're going to wait for their air to transfer to our air. And this is an actual regular SD40-2. Going to be upgraded to an SD40-3. Change the MU to a valve on the SD42 to trail 6 or 26, which we'll do. Something we got to do, or else the locomotive won't function properly. But yeah, so we're actually been trying to find a house and looking for places and stuff like that. My mom's health actually has not been well, or has not been good recently. So that's what we're also trying to find a house quickly, is because I can't have her live on her own anymore like she has been for like last couple months. She ended up actually like not collapsing, like unconscious, but she ended up falling at Walmart. So her basically like her legs give out. She's got like very bad like arthritis and stuff, so her leg kind of gave out at Walmart the other day. So I ended up calling off 2 days from work because of that. So we're trying to find some place like very, very, very quick. The turntable all the way back there. Okay. But yeah, so we're trying to find some place like that and whatnot. Actually this last week, I think it was between like the what day is the 25th is the day I'm actually recording this, but it was between the 25th is the Friday, so it was the week before that. The 25th, the 24th, 23rd. I don't remember exactly what week it started on. But that week was actually the first week in a while that I've actually spent with Kayla. I ended up having that Monday off, and I actually went with her down to Curtis Orchard, which is like a apple picking orchard out here in Champaign. Turns into a pumpkin patch at the end of the fall, or at the beginning of fall, or throughout fall and stuff like that. So we went there with her sister, and her sister's boyfriend. It was actually pretty fun. Got to spend a lot of time with her, and then the 2 days I called off, we kind of all just spent time together, and it was actually kind of nice. So I'm really, really happy about that, and just kind of, you know, just release some stress from work and all that fun stuff. I don't remember if I actually said anything, but they actually fired the one boss that I was talking about in a few American Truck Simulator videos a while back. They fired him, and they kind of put me in charge, but they didn't. They said they were, but they never did. And then short story that I put in my 2 weeks because of it, because I wanted a raise. Because running the store, dealing with all the bullshit that I had to deal with for $10 an hour is definitely not worth, or for $10 an hour is not worth it. Sorry about that little video camera change. I kind of fucked up on that. But yeah, doing what I do for $10 an hour is not worth it whatsoever. So I ended up putting in my 2 weeks, and then they tried talking me out of it. And I told them that the only way I'm coming out of this is if I get a raise. So they're like very, 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 very hesitant on it. But I ended up getting a $1 raise. Because normally what they'll do is they'll do like quarter raises. So like if I was making 10, they'd be like, best I can offer you is 10.25, like those fucking Pawn Stars memes. Best I can offer you is 10.25. But it's like, I'm not gonna sit there and do all this shit for 10.25. So, and I do apologize if you guys are watching this for the train simulator and I'm sitting here blabbing on about life. But like I said, this is more of just kind of like a life update more than anything. So, why can't I set the switch? What the hell? I'm not on the fucking switch, am I? Why can't I set the damn switch? But yeah, I do apologize, like I said, if you guys are watching this just for the train sim and I'm sitting here blabbing on about my life. I do greatly apologize for that. I don't mean to do it. It's just something that I really need to like get off my chest and stuff like that. So, but then again, it's also like trying to If you guys are wondering where the hell I'm at and all whatnot, unless I have to go. Oh, I might have to go this way actually. I might have fucked up. I have to go this way. But yeah, it's also, if you guys have like been wondering where the hell I've been at for like the last 3 weeks or so, work has kind of like screwed me over big time. Not really screwed me over, but been having me work more hours than I'm technically supposed to. So what had happened was, the store up north from where I'm at ended up only having 2 managers. So they asked me to go help out over there, and I'm sitting there thinking, why do you want me to help out over there when I've got mine to run? And he basically told me because there's 2 key holders, what Dollar General calls them, but they're actual like managers. Basically said that they're working 7 days a week and that they needed a break. And I'm sitting here thinking, I work 28 fucking days in a row because of your fucking ass, and yet you want me to give them a day off, but yet you wouldn't give me a day off in that time period because you needed me. But now you want me to go help them out so they can have a day off. It's like, what the fuck? So ultimately, I agreed to it because, one, I'd be getting paid mileage for it, which, of course, I would fucking take it for mileage. Like, that's a no fucking brainer. And 2, only because it'd mean overtime. And overtime for me right now is amazing because I could definitely use all that extra money and stuff like that when, like I said, I'm trying to find a house and whatnot. I do apologize for that camera jerk. It's mouse pad I have is a piece of crap, so I'm gonna say it's like in a piece of crap spot, and it looks like I have an EOT device on my locomotive. That's new. I don't remember putting that on there, but I guess it automatically put it on there. That's pretty fucking cool. Can I like mess with it? No. Okay, I can't mess with it. But yeah, we're never gonna get this shit done. Good God. We'll probably get like 2 locomotives done, and then that's pretty much it. Oh boy, if we don't like stop fucking around. But yeah, so I ended up taking it. So the first day I actually fucking get there, the manager, or the assistant manager of that store, ended up just walking out. So she left me in a store that I didn't even know anything about for 2 or 3 fucking hours by myself. And I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck? So that was kind of that. It was just kind of like screwed me over a little bit. But they are paying me for mileage. I am getting overtime. Luckily, I'm not the only one there. There's like 4 or 5 other managers that they have traveling from other stores to go help out over there. Because ultimately they had 2. Now, with that one quitting, they had 1. And the one that they had quit as well. So now they have actual 0 like managers for that store. And they're bringing them in from like other stores and stuff like that. So it's been a giant clusterfuck. And then not to mention, my original home store is suffering as well. So it's like, does Dollar General really give a shit? I don't know. But I've also been trying to find like a new job, because honestly, doing whatever I do at Dollar General for the shitty pay that they give me, it's just not worth it. If I'm being honest with you, it's really, really not worth it. Especially since they pay all of their employees real shitty. It's really not worth the struggle and all that. So, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to like find a new job and find something like better opportunity. My friend actually, he works 2 jobs. He works at Dollar General as like a part-time manager at night, but then he also works at this like factory place where he says they could start me out at $16 an hour. You get set 5 days a week, 7 to 3:30. If you gotta work Saturday, it's usually part-time. You're out of there by noon. It's like I said, like a 6 to noon or something like that. You don't work all day. If like that, you get 11 days off for Christmas. You get full benefits, full 401k. They match it like 4%, I'm pretty sure is what he said. And all you gotta do is just make sure you read shipping labels properly and send them out to their proper like things, which to me is pretty fucking easy. We can definitely do work like that. That's pretty easy. Doing this is gonna take for fucking ever. Good God. I can already feel I'm already like, I don't know, getting a little tired. I don't know. 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 behind in this scenario. But yeah, it's like 11 days off for Christmas. You get 4 days off for fucking Thanksgiving. And then you work throughout the rest of the year. Your busiest time is during graduation time, since it's more like cap and gowns. And that's what you're shipping out, is cap and gowns, like different stores across the United States and whatnot. Or I think it's United States or Midwest, I don't know. But I'm like, for $16.50 an hour, that's pretty fucking easy to do. Let me actually start braking so I can check the switch and do the turntable. But yeah, I was like, that is pretty fucking simple. Now he's got to keep checking the switches. So I'm thinking of like actually doing that, but the thing is, when am I going to have time to actually go in and do an interview and stuff like that? Because with all the extra hours that I'm working at Dollar General and whatnot, it's just like, it's kind of hard to. But then again, I feel like it's going to be a lot better in the long run if I do that instead. And then we end up finding a new place, we start saving up money, and we can actually buy our own place and, you know, get married and all that fun stuff. So it'll be, in the long run, it will be a lot better. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much where I've been the last couple weeks. I've literally worked 65 hours 2 weeks in a row. So that's almost 100 fucking hours. It's like 130 hours pretty much in fucking 2 weeks, which is killing me. Literally fucking killing me. I don't know if I can do it anymore. Honestly, I really don't know if I can do it anymore. But, yeah, so, and then at my store, like I said, I put my 2 weeks in, got that pay raise, which was nice. But then, like, I had 4 people quit at the same time at my store. 3 people actually just quit on their own. 2 people quit on their own because they didn't want to be there anymore. 1 actually quit because I asked her to come in one day, and she said that I didn't give her enough notice when I gave her like 4 hours fucking notice to come in. I just asked if you can come in, and you said that. I'm like, okay, you're being real shitty with me. So then I had to remake like the whole schedule because she ended up, the 2 ended up leaving, so I had to put her on for a little bit more time than what she was actually scheduled for. And then she says, I can't do this anymore, blah blah blah, I'm quitting. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I had 3 people quit in a span of a day. Like, this is this is like literally stupid. And then a couple of days later, I'm off of it. And then literally a couple days later, I have one person who, one of my cashiers came in like legit sick as a dog, came in. She was asking if I can find someone to cover for her. And I said, I got, like, she was in the store asking me that, like she didn't call off or nothing. I said, I got nobody. So I tried calling people, nobody would answer. I'm stopped, unless they want my locomotive to stop. But yeah, like, I had nobody, blah 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 blah. And then she basically told me that if I can't find someone to cover, she's quitting. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what in the fucking hell are you talking about? So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll end up staying. So I ended up staying, pull a damn double that day. Wait for a moment, okay. I can wait. But yeah, I ended up pulling a damn double that day. Just because she threatened to quit. And then of course I get a text. Has had his fuel draining, cannot be started. You'll need to use the spotter controls to move it to the turntable and couple the front of the... And use spotter controls to move it. Oh, spotter locomotive. Okay, I see what they're talking about now. So we're going to take a trip on the turntable. So basically both of our locomotives are going to be powering on this bitch. Is from what it's telling me, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm like, that's just fucking shitty that you say that you're going to quit, and the next thing you know, I say I'll stay, and then you say you quit anyway. I'm like, that's just pretty fucking shitty if you ask me. Like, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. That is legit just fucking bullshit. So yeah, that's just been my work life, and I have more stories to tell later on. I'm actually going to do like a Dollar General thing and whatnot. I've got a way more stories to tell, so I don't want to like spoil them in this episode. Okay, so I feel like I have to actually go outside to do this, because I feel like I had to do this before. Yep, there we go. Alright. Unlocked. No, rotate to the... Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. Yep, we want it rotated to the left. No, we want it to the right. Motherfucker. Okay, so we want this rotated to the right. So we'll see how many locomotives we can actually get gathered up in this one. And then we'll just keep playing it until we get some more gathered up and whatnot. So we want this to the right again. And I think we're about 2 tracks down. Yep, 2 more. To the right. So my thing is, we're going to have to go straight back to get these locomotives in. And then to the right one more time. Then we'll lock it. Yeah, so this one's had its fuel drained. So we're actually probably going to have to go straight back to that track to drop them both off. So I don't know what they want us to do actually. So we'll just do this. We'll just go deduce that throttle. Move you forward. And there we go. But yeah, that's just... Yeah, okay. So we did this right, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping. I'm hoping we did this right. But yeah, like I said, I've got more Dollar General stories to tell you. That's just going to be like a separate video. Just because I'm not trying to make this a Dollar General stories either. So I'm trying to do this like an actual life update and channel update and whatnot. But yeah, it's just been busy in my life for the last couple weeks or so and stuff like that. So they want it to go back over there. Actually, we gotta go put it in backwards, and now we do this. The locomotive had its fuel drained. So we're actually a fucking CSX sandwich right now, a GP40 sandwich right now. Release, release. Is it not gonna let me move it? Is a handbrake on it? Do you want to leave service GP40? Yes. Handbrake is applied. Okay. Off. Okay, spotter should be on. Oh, I see now. I was wondering what spotter reverse was. That's pretty cool though. It's like a fucking cab car basically. That is actually pretty fucking cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to actually uncouple this one over here. Ah. We fucked up on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, I feel like that's going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Really I hope you guys did enjoy. I could not figure out how to actually stop the locomotive for the life of me. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy the little life updates I kind of had. And kind of like where I've been and whatnot. Stay tuned for the Dollar General one sometime soon. It'll come up soon and whatnot. And then I also have the channel updates coming up a lot more sooner than the Dollar General ones. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join the Discord server, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, let me know what you think of the video and what you think I should do differently, videos you want to see, games you want to see, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.